here. I was just like, I had to play more people.
Yeah. Took the long road.
They are starting indeed on Battlefield.
Yep, and Viceroy's Bayonetta versus Zephyr's Classic Cloud.
I was not expecting to see this. Obviously, Viceroy is known generally for his Rosalina, but maybe Smash didn't really take a back burner. He was just practicing a new main.
I mean, his Bayonetta's been doing some work in like the Fantastic Sort of weeklies. I don't think it's on the level of his Rosalina just yet, but it's not bad by any means.
Which is definitely showing right now. 30 seconds into the match, not only was he keeping pace with Zephyr, but he actually has the lead. And he's just kind of playing around the hitbox of Zephyr, who does, by the way, have limits, so he does have to worry about that right now.
I don't think Zephyr's going to let it blow for quite a while, though. Zephyr classically still keeps his limit just for the stat boost. Words are hard. Just for the stat increases, just so that he can kind of run people down the air a bit better.
And that is essentially what he's doing right now. Back, forth, hitting one hitbox here and then throwing in a grab and just really keeping Viceroy on his toes.
Good dash attack, calling him off that ledge.
And this very bold move of Viceroy to go Bayonetta because Zephyr has fought Pink Fresh so many times, and Black Yoshi is in his region.
And won against both of them occasionally.
Yeah, and the back air coming in, not quite enough to do it. Is Viceroy going to make it back? No.
Oh, he didn't have a jump?
I guess not. He looks at it, but wasn't quite enough.
Yeah, magnets weren't good enough, man.
All right, but Viceroy looking very, Zephyr looking very comfortable right now, sitting at a healthy 85%. And Viceroy hasn't exactly shown that he can do the classic Bayonetta combo, so I don't think Zephyr's exactly too afraid of that.
Yeah, it's not, I think he has the execution for it, but it's really like, it's really just like Zephyr just avoiding the situations really well. He's like, Viceroy is just not really checking down Zephyr in the air enough.
Yeah, the only openings Zephyr is giving are very small punishes, not really an up B punish. Oh my goodness, but he did not tech right there off of the hill slide from Viceroy.
That looked
the F
smash.
smash.
That actually looked like an untechable. Like retro, or in the back of my mind, I saw the spin and I was like, wait, is there anything that can happen there? That.
All right, and we have an even game right now. Viceroy is definitely here to play. Zephyr now is really on the ropes because at low percents is a lot easier to be edge guarded.
Yeah, so I think Zephyr knows that. He's standing center stage and he's not letting anything happen to him.
Viceroy trying to get a conversion off of that up air, not able to do anything with it. Only got 30% or so off of it.
Yeah, but right now, pretty much the name of the game so far has just been Viceroy trying to sneak in with those down Bs, or side Bs rather. And just getting grabbed out of it.
Which is actually very unorthodox for that to be the main approach option for Bayonetta. Generally, before the patch, everyone learned how to punish it and people stopped doing it.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of more of a hallmark of like Bayonetta that's still learning. Viceroy still has the fundamentals and game knowledge, but in terms of Bayonetta's neutral, like there's some things that he could work on, but almost got to the hitbox that could kill super early.
He actually did a nair instead of an up air also. I don't know if the up air would have connected, but I know the nair would not have ended the stock.
Yeah.
Zephyr right now at 67% to Viceroy's 126. Zephyr keeping that stage control, and just Viceroy so pressured on the edge right now. Eats the dash attack, not enough to get the win though for Zephyr quite yet.
But the ledge positioning is there. Zephyr kind of just holds center stage, and Viceroy running in, still living though at 155%.
He does make it back to the edge and on stage, even if it is momentarily. And he gets the witch time of a lifetime. Is that enough?
I think that's it.
And he takes it.
Just barely. It looked like if he was any lower at all, that would have been like just another easy game for Zephyr to pick up, but clutching it out, taking back all the things I said about Viceroy's Bayonetta, putting in that work.
Great stuff right there. He did go for a couple witch times, but he didn't use it quite too much. Like, he didn't overuse it, you know? And kudos of him for seeing the habit of Zephyr. Zephyr's really known for throwing out those back airs that are relatively safe. And he just said, okay, you can do that, but I'm Bayonetta. It's not that safe against me.
Yeah. Got to remember the matchup you're playing, man. At high percents, it's really, really scary to hit those buttons, and we just saw why.
And Zephyr saying, you know what, man? It was just a couple mistakes that I made. Let's go straight back to Battlefield. Stage did not play a factor in this loss.
I agree wholeheartedly. It could have gone either way, through and through.
And Zephyr's movement makes it very difficult, not just to hit him, but to avoid being hit. Like, you want to hit him, and then every time you seem to overextend just a second, Zephyr punishes you. But right now, Viceroy kind of on the offensive, gets a nice little string together, getting Zephyr to 50%.
Yep. Essentially even, though. But it's really weird how Viceroy has, like, if you were looking objectively without percents, like, at the stage positioning, Viceroy's been losing a good amount of this set, but he's managing to get these kills a little bit earlier than Zephyr is, mostly because the limit usage just hasn't really been like super on point.
Yeah. He's managed to avoid it time and time again. I don't know how, but he's a wizard.
Yeah.
I see what the problem is. He only gets hit by side B. He does not get hit by limit side B. That's what it is.
I mean, if there's any move I'd prefer to get hit by, I definitely prefer regular side B. Oh, another witch time.
Gets it. Is that going to be enough? Not exactly.
Even.
I would have liked to see maybe a couple up tilts before he went for that up smash. Or maybe go for the up tilt, up air into the Bayonetta combo.
I mean, it looked like he wasn't really sure how long he'd be slowed down for because, that was a good recovery by Zephyr.
It was.
Like I was saying, Viceroy seems like he's kind of pressing up B. We're not really seeing it because he's probably getting stuff, but that witch time was super short.
It was definitely. And right now, Viceroy back off the stage again. That is not the position you want to be in, not just against Cloud, but especially against a player like Zephyr. He's always looking for the rolls, always looking for your get-up option. Limit is indeed on deck right now. Zephyr just kind of hawking him down, throws out the neutral B, but Viceroy avoids it. Good stuff by him.
Yeah, he got hit by it once, but he keeps on getting checked down these dash attacks so hard.
Yeah, Zephyr keeps throwing it out right upon landing, and you can't really do much about it. Most characters can. Bayonetta can. Bayonetta actually has a witch time option. He's just not opting to go for it.
I mean, for the most part, Viceroy's witch times have been fairly decent. Like, the ones that have connected have, connected. But, like, he hasn't really been punished super hard for them yet.
I'm a little surprised he didn't actually take the stock off of the other witch time. I thought he was maybe going to go for up tilt or up air and then jump on the platform, finish it with up smash. Maybe a little bit of unfamiliarity.
I got you.
Words are too hard, man. You know what? I'm done with words.
Yep.
I'm doing the rest of this commentating gig. Sign language.
Telepathy. Oh, yeah, sign language and telepathy. Yeah.
I'll tell him to put the camera on me. Right now, Viceroy has quite the mountain to climb. He's sitting at 93%. Zephyr's still on his first stock. And he just can't seem to get that opening to get rid of Zephyr's first stock.
Yeah, he's like Zephyr's always in the little magic window where he wouldn't get hit by killing option out of those RPs. And that's definitely going to be at center stage. Doesn't even matter. All that rage on Cloud, taking that game number 2.
Yeah, solid performance. 2 stock was at 155%, but he did do the 2 stock. Did avoid all the killing blows, as you mentioned.
Yep.
Which is it's very important when you are playing someone to know what options they have to get rid of your stock and play to avoid those.
Exactly. That's the key to the game.
And Zephyr demonstrated it perfectly, you know? You can hit me with this up B, you can hit me with an up tilt, but you're not going to hit me with a witch time, an F smash, up B. He avoided the necessary things. Yep,
exactly. I was talking with Pink just before my set with him earlier, and like he was saying, the 2 keys of this game is risk versus reward assessment, which Zephyr did perfectly that last game, and option coverage, which Zephyr also did perfectly. And the third thing I kind of tacked on there is not doing something really stupid, and Zephyr also managed to do that. So we're in this game 3.
And right now, the edge guards and stage control from Zephyr are looking beautiful right now, already having a 57% lead, untouched right now, almost 30 seconds into the match, and continuing, has him at 68 now.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I agree with his counterpick too much because Zephyr is known for counterpicking Lilat, and it's one of his favorite stages, and he has some solid records on here.
Oh! Beautiful right there. Talk about good character knowledge. He witnessed Viceroy do 3 B moves in the air, so he knew there was going to be a ton of lag when he hit the ground. Shielded, finishing touch. Didn't get the kill, but talk about making a statement.
Well, it didn't kill because he didn't reverse it. He got hit with the back hit of finishing touch. If he had turned around and let that bad boy rip, would have been super stock. That wouldn't have even been a question.
Speaking of character knowledge, he actually just punished Hill Slide with down smash. Cloud's down smash is only 8 frames, and that was just really good of knowing the best option for that situation.
It's a good move, man.
Smashing some of his tilts. That doesn't even make sense, but we won't talk about that, man. Let's go Sakurai. Right now, Zephyr looking for this last hit. Probably, I was going to say going to be a back air, but he actually F's forward airs in his face and connects.
I always feel so bad when that move connects. You just feel the crunch.
You do. Oh. It hits hard. It's relatively safe. Such a scary option to have to consider, especially in neutral. Zephyr looking poised to run away with this match right now. Only at 38%. Still on his first stock. But Viceroy is indeed fighting back. He's saying, I'm not going out without a fight. Starts a nice little chain. Not enough to quite finish the stock. But he is getting 69% on him.
That was a weird interaction right there. But I actually kind of respect Zephyr or Viceroy not finishing that combo because he wouldn't have killed and also just would have put him in a really awkward position. So just take those 2 hits and go back to the stage.
Kind of like what Viceroy is trying to do. He's attempting to like kind of run at Zephyr and then do something relatively safe because he understands that Zephyr is very evasive.
Yeah, I'm liking a lot of things that like Viceroy is trying to do, but it's just like the execution on it is just kind of faltering at key moments. The ideas are there, the execution not just yet.
Yep, like that witch time right there. The idea was there. He did it a little bit early. Zephyr sniffed it out and just got a free up air for it. Throws it out in neutral again. Zephyr making Limit Blade Beam look like a viable option in this matchup.
I mean, at this point, honestly, it might be because like you can't witch time it if you're far enough away, and it's relatively safe on shield. If it hits at low percentage, you get follow-ups. If it hits at high percentage, they're knocked away. Pretty good option.
Very true. Right now, Zephyr lapping Viceroy in percents right now. Goes for the limit to try to punish the get-up option on the platform, but just a hair too slow on it, and he might lose his stock for it. Is Viceroy going to go out for edge guard?
Ooh, duffed.
That was beautiful. Just kind of jumps at him, put a little bit of fear into him, and then hop back, connect with F smash. I love the option that Viceroy chose. All right, forward air cross up, but getting punished by that 8-frame down smash. He lost. That was a game winner right there, man.
Yeah.
8 frames to win.
8 frames win, man. And also the angle on down smash, like the knockback on it isn't super ridiculous, but the angle